broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the Hawai'i pono I nanai komoi kalani ali ke ali makualani e kameha meha na kawae pale me kai he makualani e kameha meha e na kawae pale
Ladies and gentlemen, Jill Koizumi.
Aloha, basketball fans, and welcome to Simplify Arena at the Stan Sheriff Center for tonight's Big West Conference men's basketball game between the UC Davis Aggies and your Hawai'i Rainbow Warriors. Here is your starting lineup. For the Aggies, at guard, a 6'5" senior from London, England, number 24, Adi Adebayo. At forward, a 6'9" junior from Geneva, Switzerland, number 20, Nico Rocek. At guard, a 6'3" junior from Chicago, Illinois, number 2, T.Y. Johnson. At guard, a 6'4" senior from France, 0, Kane Milling. And at guard, a 6'4" senior from Selah, Washington, number 40, Elijah Pepper. The head coach for the Aggies is Jim Less.
No friends in the industry. I had to draw the line between my brothers and my enemies. A fact. Let us start a beat, don't wanna keep it rap. Yeah, you hit us up and now we owe you something back.
At forward, a 6'8" graduate student from Cary, North Carolina, number 1, Justin McCoy. At forward, a 6'9" senior from Rio das Ostras, Brazil, number 5, Bernardo da Silva. At guard, a 6'5" junior from Melbourne, Australia, number 22, Ryan Rapp. At guard, a 6-foot graduate student from Morrisville, North Carolina, number 55, Juan Munoz. And at guard, a 6'2" senior from Leopoldsburg, Belgium, number 4, Noel Coleman. The head coach for the Rainbow Warriors is Eran Ganat.
Despite being without the services of senior point guard Jovan McClanahan Thursday, the Rainbow Warrior basketball team knocked off UC San Diego in a pivotal game midway through the conference slate. Next man up meant meaningful minutes for sophomore guard Cody Williams, who poured in a career-high 13 points in 24 minutes without a turnover. Up next, a Saturday night showdown between the Aggies of UC Davis and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. And with that, we welcome you inside Simplify Arena at Stan Sheriff Center next to Artie Wilson. I'm Kanoa Leahy. Artie, take us through the Kaiser Permanente keys to the game.
Coach Jim Les talks about defense has got to be first for his team. They must play good defense with great intensity, and they have to avoid turnovers. For the Rainbow Warriors, this is a statement game. The statement is, or the question is, was Thursday a fluke or was it for real? Have they turned the page? And if so, can they do it again tonight? This conference is wide open. If Hawaii can get on a run and play with confidence and play with purpose, who knows what can happen.
Hawaii entering this game in 7th place in the Big West Conference, but just 2 games out of 4th place. And if you get into that top 4, by the time you get to the Big West Conference tournament, you get a first-round bye. The tip is up in the air. It is UC Davis controlling. Davis coming in as the 2nd-place team in the league. 15-8 overall, 10-2 in the Big West. Elijah Pepper with the drop-off, and how efficient was that? Nico Rochak gets the scoring started off of the assist from the top scorer in the Big West, Elijah Pepper.
And what a great assist that was. Just a perfect play.
Hawaiian Financial FCU starting lineup scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Ryan Rapp getting the call once again in this starting 5 for Hawaii, making his 9th start of the year. He's averaging 13 points per game over his last 3, and came up big in the extra frame the other night against UC San Diego. Of course, it was Juan Munoz who hit the heroic 3-point shot from the corner to send it to OT.
And you see the defensive pressure by Davis. They will get after it. They will play hard the entire shot clock.
Tough shot there by Noel Coleman, but he goes pony off the glass.
Good short-range game by Noel Coleman. Kiss the glass. That's usually a good omen if he starts out with the shot.
16 points, 5 rebounds versus UC San Diego, but Noel Coleman, perhaps his biggest contribution was at the defensive end on Bryce Pope, who was averaging 19 a game. Coleman held him to just 10. In fact, he only had 6 points at the end of regulation the other night.
Noel did an outstanding job on Pope.
Here's T.Y. Johnson with the riser. That doesn't go. Offensive rebound, Rochak, and they'll reset here with a new 20.
And Rochak is just a big, strong, physical player.
Here we go, Pepper. Little pump fake, fade away, goes a little long with it, and Bernardo da Silva pulls in the rebound, averaging a team best 6.8 rebounds per game. Munoz loose for 3. Yep. He has scored double figures in 6 of his last 7, had 10 points against UC San Diego. This is a UC Davis team, Artie, that is best in the Big West Conference in 3-point percentage defense, but Hawaii hits its first.
Yeah, well, Juan Munoz is a pure 3-point shooter.
Ade Adebayo along the baseline being guarded here by McCoy, gives it to T.Y. Johnson. That layup doesn't go. And it's Hawaii in transition here.
A good challenge by the bigs for Hawaii.
And it's going to be Da Silva. Kicking it to McCoy. Thought about the three, passed it up. And now Hawaii down to 12 on the shot clock. Five seconds. De Silva's got to go up with it here. Draws a crowd. Runs out of room. And a tie-up is called. Possession arrow keeps it here with Hawaii. Just 1 second on the shot clock here on this possession. As you take a look at Jim Les, the head coach for UC Davis in his 13th season, the way this team is playing, got their head coach thinking they might be able to make another run to the NCAA tournament. Would be the first one since 2017.
He's done an outstanding job.
And a blocking foul is called against Munoz on the hard take at the other end by T.Y. Johnson.
Yeah, T.Y. is just explosive. He's very quick. That's going to be a challenge for Juan Munoz. He's going to have to really change directions, change ends of the floor on the defensive side, and really work hard to stay in front of T.Y.
Aron Gannat in his 9th season. When Scott Robbs was interviewing him after the win the other night, he was saying he was getting emotional. That was a must-get type of game for Hawaii. And with Jovan McClanahan, who was out with the shoulder injury, out again tonight, they were shorthanded. Seemed like all of the circumstances were built up against them that night, and they found a way to persevere.
Yeah, the team came together, and they played hard. They played with intensity. They played with purpose. And for the first time, I think they out-toughed the team in out-toughing the San Diego squad.
You'll see the numbers for T.Y. Johnson, 6'3" junior from Chicago. And that one dips in and then pops out. He goes 1 of 2 on that trip to the line. It's Hawaii by a bucket here, about 3 minutes in. Rainbow Warriors 13 and 11 overall, 5 and 7 in the Big West. It's a turnover, and it's Elijah Pepper ahead of the pack. Layup good.
Great hands by Pepper, tipping the ball away. Good assist. And you've got to be careful with the basketball. The way Davis plays defense, their hands are very, very active.
And Elijah Pepper, not only the career scoring leader already at UC Davis, but also the career leader in steals. So we saw both categories at play there.
You can't be sloppy. You can't be sloppy with it.
De Silva underneath draws the whistle, and this could be big. Nico Rochak, one of the post players for UC Davis. They don't have a ton of size in the front court, so any kind of foul trouble could be a potential problem for the Aggies. That was his first foul, and it looks like a substitute will come in here for UC Davis.
Yeah, Rochak is he's a big stud. He plays tough, he plays strong, he's physical.
Third in the Big West in block shots. Meanwhile, Bernardo De Silva, 50% from the free throw line. At 10 points, 8 rebounds versus UC San Diego. As you see, Francesco Borra, the 7-foot junior from Italy, checking into the game. 7 feet, 265. He is a big block of humanity.
That is a big boy right there.
Meanwhile, the soft touch off the front iron there by Bernardo De Silva. Bernardo leading the Big West in field goal percentage. 61.7 overall on the year. 65% from the field in conference play.
Oh, he's done well in conference play shooting from the field.
Underneath Adebayo, the pump fake, another pass, and the shot by Borra is good. Ade Adebayo with the assist there, the 6'5" senior from London, England, who is referred to by Jim Les as the designated stopper for this team. Oh, nice feed there, De Silva with the punch.
Nice assist by Juan Munoz. Juan Munoz showed patience right there with the basketball. He allowed his teammate to roll to the basket, waited, and then delivered the basketball.
Ball movement here for the Aggies, under 10 to shoot, and on the drive, a defensive foul called as Kane Milling was putting it on the floor. Ryan Rapp going to pick this one up, but Juan Munoz, the no-look. De Silva rocking the rim. Hawaii up 1.
University of Hawaii Sports on Spectrum Sports, sponsored by Bank of Hawaii.
There's nothing I love more than being a farmer. Every day, I get to care for my sheep and feel connected to the land. Believe it or not, I think it makes me better at my other job, managing Bank of Hawaii's branches in Hilo. Because like farming, banking is all about caring for the needs of customers and businesses in our local community so they can grow and reach their fullest potential. I'm Steven Sylvester, and I'm proud to work for a company that gave a farmer like me the chance to make a difference in my community.
With features you won't find on Honda CR-V, Nissan Rogue, or Toyota RAV4, the Hyundai Tucson puts the other guys in their place. Namely, the rearview mirror. Only a Tucson compares to a Tucson. Get 0% APR or up to $1,500 bonus cash on the 2024 Hyundai Tucson. See your Hawaii Hyundai dealers.
Oh, just call Steve's. You've seen our trucks everywhere, and there's a reason why. Steve's Plumbing and AC is always on, offering same-day service from the island's most trusted team. Your Ohana can expect a plumber that's clean, prompt, and always with aloha. This month, get clogged toilets or slow drains flowing with Steve's Drain Clearing for only $89. Get the yuck unstuck. Call or book online today.
Steve's Plumbing and AC service. Just call Steve's.
Welcome back. Don't miss a second of the action. Watch Spectrum Sports on the go. The Spectrum News app has the local sports you love and the news and weather that matter most to you. You can download today on the App Store or Google Play. Well, Hawaii up 8-7 here early on UC Davis. They're 3 for 4 from the field. Aggies 3 for 6. And a timeout after a foul committed by Ryan Rapp on the drive by Kane Milling. Substitute in for the Aggies, it's Pablo Tamba, 6'7" junior from Malanga, Spain. One of 7 players with international roots here for this UC Davis team. So a lot of international flavor on both sides. Pepper off the screen, nails the 3. This guy is something else when it comes to scoring the basketball.
Yeah, you can't be a second late with him because he rises up and shoots it with perfection.
Averaging just under 21 points per game overall this year. That's tops in the Big West. And in fact, entered this game just 250 points away from the all-time career Big West Conference scoring record.
How about that?
Munoz all alone. Got it!
Well, that's the one guy that you Davis can't afford to leave alone for the Rainbow Warriors because Juan Munoz by himself in the corner for threes, he can knock shot after shot down.
How about already the 5th lead change here in this game? Pepper driving in on Coleman, and Coleman picks up the foul.
Pepper decides to try and play a little bully ball with the Noel Coleman.
And that's going to be in the act of shooting. So Pepper will go to the free throw line where he is predictably a really good shooter, a 91% free throw shooter. Take another look here at this drive.
You see, this is bully ball here. This is just, I'm just stronger than you are. At least I'm going to try and be, and I'm going to take it up.
Misses the front end. Elijah Pepper, 6'4" senior from Sela, Washington, out of Sela High School, where he was the all-time leading scorer there.
Yeah, he's been all-time of his middle name. Did you know it's Elijah All-Time Pepper?
Makes sense.
Not Salt, Pepper.
Goes 1 of 2, and we're tied at 11. By the way, officiating trio here this evening: Jeff Ketchu, Jimmy Casas, and Travis Schatzman. Tom Beatty on the floor here for Hawaii. Going back to those neon shoes. Coleman got the defender up in the air. But now stepping on the sideline was Justin McCoy as Coleman gave the ball up, had the defender off his feet, and could have possibly drawn the foul there.
Yeah, he recovered. The defender came back and didn't quit on the play. He did a great job defensively, and that's an example of great individual defense by the Davis players, forced Hawaii into a turnover.
And here's a guy who was perhaps the key in turning the tone around the other night against UCSD, Cody Williams, who had a career-high 13 points, career-high 24 minutes, and no turnovers as Pepper from way outside unable to hit. But an offensive board by Leo DeBrule, another backcourt player.
DeBrule looks like his name, doesn't he?
A guy who can play point guard, DeBrule. We have a whistle away from the basketball. It's going to be Justin McCoy picking this one up.
Tried to deliver, I think, deliver a forearm or a shoulder, an elbow.
And now Akira Jacobs going to be checking into the game to replace McCoy. Jacobs, the 6'9" freshman from Yokohama, Japan. See if we can tell here.
Yeah. I think it was a forearm. That happens all the time.
Not much. Meanwhile, underneath, it's Tamba. And a foul going to go against Hawaii. Moran Ganat, none too happy there on the sideline. Jacobs is going to pick this one up. That's the 5th team foul already here for Hawaii compared to just 1 for UC Davis. And another substitute here for the Aggies as Sione Lose, another strong defender. Sacramento, California now on the floor. A lot of guards and wings on this Davis roster. And that's by design. Fade away by Pepper. That's nice.
That's pretty special. Pepper looks like he's a NBA type player.
Yeah, there is some talk about that, and he did look into some of the NBA scouting critiques of his game, and they had some notes. As you see, the turnover by Cody Williams ahead to Pepper, into Williams. Oh, the doopsie-doo shot doesn't go.
He was hoping to get a foul. The referee did bail him out, and he missed it.
Instead, it's Jacobs for 3. Yep.
And Akira said, hey, leave me alone. I can fill it up.
Hawaii 3 for 3 from distance here so far in this first half. Pepper pulling up for 3. That's good. He's got 11, and we are just over 7 minutes into this game.
Yeah, this could be one of those real big nights, and Noel Coleman is right there. Don't think Noel's not making a great effort to play against Pepper.
That one out of bounds. Looked like it was deflected by Davis, but the officials are going to give it to the Aggies. As you take a look at Akira, who has now scored in each of his last 9 games, but Pepper, the quick response.
Oh, Pepper can shoot it. And what is so amazing about him, he rises to get that jump shot off.
Harry Ruliadef now on the floor for Hawaii. Tight ball game here early, a lot of lead changes. In fact, 7 lead changes already. Not even 8 minutes in. There's a pull-up by Kane Milling. And a good box out there by Akira. And we're going to get a foul against Lose for UC Davis. Jim Les won the lone Big West Conference tournament title for the Aggies in 2017. Again, thinking that this might be a team built, especially with the way Elijah Pepper has lifted his game all around this season. Might be a team that could get them back to the big dance.
Well, if you're the Rainbow Warriors, you're looking at the team that's on the floor right now. This is next year. When you look at the personnel that Hawaii has out on the floor, barring, of course, transfers and recruits, this is what Hawaii will look like next year.
Yeah, all underclassmen with the exception of Ryan Rapp, the junior, but that'll change here as Juan Munoz, the most veteran member of this Hawaii team.
You got the babies and the old man on the floor.
Gramps, 2 for 2 from 3, running off the baseline. Lets one fly there. It's well short. Hawaii can make a move here with Pepper on the bench, but a strong drive by DeBrule, 6'2" junior out of Seattle, Washington.
DeBrule is got the body of a linebacker. He's got the big shoulders. He's strong.
Oh, Cody Williams lost the handle. It's Milling with it. reach-in foul going to go against Ryan Rapp, and that's going to be the 6th team foul for Hawaii. It's Davis by 4, largest lead of this opening half.
At Kaiser Permanente, our connected team approach allows us to understand the different aspects of your care. The level of communication we have, it's coordinated, multidisciplinary care. It's really the future of medicine.
It's not just patient-centered care, it's patient-driven.
We're not just treating conditions. Understanding the whole person builds trust and leads to better outcomes.
We all work together to care for all that is you.
Kaiser Permanente.
You're watching Spectrum Sports.
My name is Dawn Mizurashi. I'm the Assistant Manager of Human Resources here at Olelo Community Media. Simplicity HR by Ultras has made my life so much easier. We have this whole team dedicated to timesheets, to running our payroll, and it makes it a lot easier because you're not talking to the mainland. You're talking to somebody here locally that understands the culture of your business, and they're so helpful. They're always willing to go above and beyond. They're the best.
From the Pauhana Years Vault, a Moloka'i Kanikapila from 1972. Featuring a rarely seen live performance from George Helm. On the next PBS Hawaii Classics, Wednesday, February 14th at 7:30 p.m.
Welcome back. Let's go inside the numbers presented by Long's Drugs. The number 20.9. That's the points per game for UC Davis guard Elijah Pepper. Best in the Big West. 14th in the NCAA coming into tonight's ball game. And here are some of his highlights. 11 points already in this first half.
Yeah, first time a good assist to a big cutting, and then you see him catch it, rise, shoot the jumper. Then he plays a little backup jump shot there. Step back. Little crossover dribble and coming up with a jump shot, and then he also had a little bully ball there at one point in the ball game. What a tremendous basketball player. It's been a pleasure to watch him for all these years.
Yeah, on the bench at the moment, but you mentioned the next level potential, and you said that NBA scouts told him that there are 2 or 3 issues he needed to work on in the offseason as Milling misses on the catch and shoot. Offensive board, though, for Rochak. And basically, one was efficiency, right? Wanted to get him to shoot a higher percentage from 3. He's definitely done that this season, shooting 38% from out there. They wanted him to cut down on his turnovers. He has gone to a career low in turnovers per game. And they wanted him to get into what he referred to as Steph Curry shape, where basically he can just run off screens tirelessly throughout a ball game. And I think we've seen some of that here throughout this season as well from this guy.
Well, he's got a little bit more like Luka, the look, more than Steph Curry. Steph Curry,
the body type?
Yeah, the body type. They should talk to him about being more like Luka, not Steph. I mean, that's not even fair.
See the extended pressure there from UC Davis. Falling back into a zone here, Artie.
Now Hawaii's got to remember where Juan Munoz is on the floor, because that's the guy that they're looking for.
Tom Beatty splashes down from 3. Just his 5th made triple of the season. He was shooting 17% from out there this year. Hawaii within 1. T.Y. Johnson taking Cody Williams off the bounce.
Yeah, that's too simple right there. A guy cannot have a straight line dribble drive to the basket and nobody step in to help out.
Johnson averaging 16.5 points per.
Harry has forgotten that he's a shooter.
Munoz, the drive, got stripped down low and saved along the baseline. Nicely done by Milling. Davis the other way, and T.Y. Johnson will slow things up. Now Beatty guarding Pepper, and Pepper unable to finish at the rim.
Pepper looking, saying, you got to give me a call, my goodness.
McCoy almost lost his footing out of bounds, was able to save it. Look at this heat being put on by Davis on the perimeter, but a defensive foul goes against Adebayo.
I tell you what, Davis puts on pressure. On-ball defense is excellent, and then they help out. You'll see the body contact the referee's calling. I'm not sure what that was, but he called a foul. Guess it was just blocking.
Well, Hawaii shooting 4 of 5 from outside the arc right now. And here's another try from McCoy, and that one goes. How about 5 of 6? Rainbow Warriors shooting 78% overall from the floor.
Well, remember, the team came out earlier tonight and shoot around like an hour and a half before. First time we've ever seen that many Rainbow Warriors out here. It's paying off early on in this game.
Meanwhile, Milling gets De Silva up off his feet and draws the foul as you take another look at Justin McCoy.
Those corner threes are really special for the Rainbow Warriors. Akira knocks him down, Justin knocks him down, Juan can do it.
Well, McCoy coming off that career performance as a Rainbow, 22 points, 9 boards, 4 assists, and 3 blocks the other night against the Tritons. As Bora once again checks into the game. Also, Hawaii 6 assists on its 7 made field goals. So the ball movement, which was also part of what Iran Ganat broke down after the game, was a benefit for Hawaii and an improvement on previous performances. That's looking pretty good here so far.
Yeah, looks real good. When Bora comes in the ball game and he stands next to the Hawaii bigs, he's very large.
He is a large human being.
Yeah, he is. I mean, Bernardo looks like a freshman next to him.
Of course, Hawaii playing without its 7-footer Morsek injured his knee a couple of weeks back, out for the rest of the season. De Silva spinning baseline, nice move by Bernardo, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Bernardo says, hey, you're big, but I have quickness. Good move, goes a little reverse dribble, trying to use the left hand, and Bora gets called for the foul.
That will send Bernardo to the line, and it's been an adventure here at the Charity Stripe this season. See the conference game numbers for Bernardo, been impressive for sure. Bernardo now, by the way, 7th on the all-time career rebounds list for the University of Hawaii, just recently passing Tony Maroney to take over the number 7 spot. Next up is Phil Martin, who coming into this game was 13 rebounds better. Oh, a turnover there that went right through the hands of De Silva from Munoz.
It's actually a great pass by Juan Munoz.
7 turnovers compared to 1 here. Hawaii with the 7. Pepper lets it fly. That one off the heel. De Silva the board. 3rd rebound there for Bernardo. Nice hezzy move there by Beatty. Got it to go and 1.
Tom Beatty showing the ability to get it to the rack. Felt the contact, got the ball to go for him. Hesitation dribble, gets the body contact and kisses softly off the glass.
Seeing some good energy from this Hawaii team, and you referenced it, Artie. There seemed to be a new engagement, and maybe this sounds trivial, but an hour and a half before tip-off, we saw as many Hawaii players as we've ever seen that early taking shots here out on the floor collectively.
Yeah, usually it's Juan Munoz and no one else, and today there must have been 7 or 8 guys out a couple hours early, which was something nice to see.
Right now it's Hawaii by 2. T.Y. Johnson hands it off to Adebayo, misses from point-blank range. Beatty on the baseline. Oh, he couldn't handle the pass from Munoz. That's 2 times that Juan has put a little too much chili pepper water on it.
That's a great pass, so by Juan. I'm telling you, a great pass.
Taco Bell is so good and so cheap. No, right? I wonder why. What if they know we're broke? What if they're trying to be the good guys?
Yeah. Thanks, Taco Bell!
Hey,
Can I get a Virginia?
A what?
Monacan?
Heine.
Hacken, please.
Me?
Wait. How do you spell it?
Anakin. The green one?
Ah.
Hackenen?
Yes.
Hey, you guys stay hungry?
Yeah, I am.
I only had 2 beers. I can drive.
Okay, shoot. Pono, we go.
Roger.
All right.
Designate a sober driver, not the one who drank the least. Drive sober or get pulled over.
When you work at Taco Bell, your days are flexible. Catch a break in the morning and still have time to cram for exam. Then learn on the job at Taco Bell too. Apply at tacobellhawaii.com/careers.
Welcome back. Time now for the Hawaii Honda Dealers highlight reel. Already in this first half, Hawaii wet from outside the three-point arc.
The Rainbow Warriors are knocking down big-time three-point shots. 5 out of 6 on the ball game. That's just excellent shooting, and it's multiple people getting good looks. You got Juan, you got Akira, you got Justin, you got Beatty. I mean, there's a lot of good-looking three-point shooting going on for the Rainbow Warriors.
Hawaii shooting 80% overall in this game. 8 for 10 from the floor compared to 44% for Davis. Now, for what it's worth, still very early, obviously, but Hawaii is 12-1 this year when shooting a better field goal percentage than the opponent, 1-10 when they do not.
This is 80% through the first 12 minutes and some change. It'll be interesting to see if the Rainbow Warriors can continue. But that's a blistering pace right there.
In a zone here. Johnson takes a dribble to the elbow and then knocks down that riser. 5 points for T.Y. Johnson. This backcourt for Davis, Pepper and Johnson, the second highest scoring tandem backcourt in the country behind just the Hofstra backcourt. Munoz, quick trigger. That one rims out. You like that shot, though, huh?
Yeah, I do like that shot. Juan's got to continue to shoot it. T.Y. was close to him, though. And I'm sure Coach Jim Les has talked with him about not giving Juan Munoz much time, much space. Crowd him, make him uncomfortable.
A teardrop there by T.Y. Johnson. And it falls into the grips of Justin McCoy. Already his 4th board.
This is where Justin's got to be a bully baller.
Gets it to De Silva. Power dribble De Silva, the muscle. That doesn't go, and staying vertical was Rochak.
Good job by Rochak. Arm straight up. Didn't give ground.
Pepper trying to take Beatty off the dribble, and Beatty was riding him a little bit on the drive. He'll pick up the foul. Hawaii beyond the 7-team foul limit, so that's going to send Pepper to the free throw line to shoot the bonus.
I like the effort, though, of Tom Beatty. He does not back down from the veteran Elijah Pepper, who is one of the best, if not the best player in this conference.
And so Pepper to the line, 11 points so far in this first half. 1 of 2 from the free throw line so far. Already over 2,000 career points for UC Davis, and he says he gives a lot of credit to Jim Les. I mean, this was a prolific scorer in high school, but he was a fairly under-recruited prospect. And he said if it wasn't for Jim Les and some of the freedoms and guidance that he gave me, I don't think that the story that is being told here about Elijah Pepper would have been told.
Yeah, but Jim Les played great in college and had a pro shot at it, and he understands the game of basketball. He'd be a guy you'd like to play for.
Oh, Jim Les could hoop.
Yeah. He and Hershey Hawkins, they could get it going.
Jim Les, a member of the Bradley Sports Hall of Fame, inducted in 1998. He also played 7 years in the NBA. Beatty a little bothered there by Rochak, who may have gotten a piece of it. T.Y. Johnson all the way to the rim. No, he'll kick it back out. Tomba lets one fly, and that one dances and drops.
Big possession right here. Hawaii needs to get something. You want to stay close to Davis. You don't want to give them a sense of we're taking control of things.
It's just the 5th made triple by Tomba this year. 5 of 15 on the season. Bowman running into traffic on the baseline. Skip pass, it's Munoz. Now De Silva, deep touch. Do they count it? And they will. The bruise and the bucket for Bernardo. And so Rochak picks up his 2nd, something to keep an eye on here. And that's also the 7th team foul for UC Davis.
Bernardo does a nice job of taking the contact to the big, getting that call, and now he's got to knock down the free throw. You got to complete this.
You know, you've said it throughout Bernardo De Silva's career, when he does have a certain element of aggressiveness and assertiveness, he is a guy who can be effective with almost any post player in the league, right?
He's got to just be decisive and make a quick decision. When he gets in trouble is when he gets the ball and he holds it and he's looking around, not sure what he wants to do. When he goes with purpose, he can be effective.
Pepper off the screen. Pull up 3. That one doesn't go. And a good box out there by Bernardo. That's his 5th board.
Good challenge by Noel Coleman against that jump shot by Pepper.
McCoy got it again.
And Hawaii is just sizzling from 3-point area.
Well, he was the real McCoy for sure the other night. And Justin getting off to another good start. 6 points, 4 boards. T.Y. Johnson off balance, that doesn't go. De Silva, his 6th rebound. It's Hawaii up 1 under 4.5 to play in the first.
This is big right here for the Rainbow Warriors. Got a little run going.
De Silva trying to back in on the 7-footer. Left the jump hook short. But the ball movement so much more crisp here and immediate for Hawaii tonight. Pepper, nice drive. He's got 15.
Well, Pepper is the kind of player when you're going back and forth and you need something, you put it in his hands and you go get it, big fella. And he delivers.
We've had 12 lead changes. It's a deep 3 by McCoy. Oh, he is feeling himself.
Justin McCoy. Don't forget about me on this floor. What a ball game he's having.
Hawaii is 7 for 9.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible.
From downtown. That bounce pass gets to Pepper somehow. Shot rims out though.
And McCoy and De Silva getting ready to fight for the basketball. You like that.
Already 7 boards for Bernardo. McCoy this time kicks. How about Beatty from the corner? Are you for real?
Unbelievable. This is as good a shooting as we've ever seen from the Rainbow Warriors this season.
It's a 12-2 run, and it's the largest lead of the first half for the Rainbows. This is against the top 3-point defensive team in the league. Pepper. Lob pass. Bora comes down with it. Goes to the jump hook with the left hand. No. And a foul going over the back is going to go against Tomba.
Justin McCoy has been a man in this ball game, especially in the first half. Knocks down the 3, and then Tom Beatty, the young freshman, showing the ability to knock it down as well. Hawaii getting it done.
Starting the new year off on the right foot isn't always easy. Luckily, My Longs has everything I need.
Make longs a part of your day.
Poke? Poke. We have a local way of saying everything. Passion fruit, lilikoi. Donut, mausara. Just like FICO, aka First Insurance Company of Hawaii, aka crispy global strength on the outside, soft doughy local service on the inside. Whatever you call them, gotta be the word or no. For home, auto, and business insurance, get the kind First Insurance.
Heart pumping, muscles extending. Every body is a miracle. And though we share so much, everybody is unique. What's your passion? Hold on to it. We're here to help. With a personalized approach to a healthier you. Hawaii Pacific Health.
Welcome back, Justin McCoy, finding his rhythm here. Last couple of ball games, Artie.
Yeah, Justin McCoy is playing as well as he's played as the Rainbow Warriors, knocking down threes, he's boarding, he's got energy, and he's shooting the basketball with absolute confidence. It's nice to see the young man having success. 9 points, 4 assists. He's also got a few boards. Nice to see him make things happen. I think he's got 4 rebounds and is really getting it done.
Yeah, coming off that career high tying 22-point effort against UC San Diego, and this is a Hawaii team that is lava hot here from beyond the property line.
Yeah, Jim List is probably sitting over there going, what has happened to this Hawaii team? I mean, and then Ron Ganot sitting there very cool. He was not under the weather. He's been better since the last couple of ball games.
Well, that winning is the ultimate cure,
yeah.
right?
He was down, not feeling good. And since Thursday, Ron's got a little pep in his step.
It seems to happen.
His color is back. He's all right, Ron.
As does the rest of the team. They're all looking a little chipper, a little more energetic. Yeah. And they're up by 7. 14-2 run here for Hawaii.
Yeah, this would serve a message if Hawaii can continue to play real well.
Pepper getting loose. And he's missed a few open looks.
Yes, he has.
That's a shot that Jim Less and company will take every single time. A deflection there. Good hustle by De Silva to tap it back out to McCoy. McCoy on the drive, leans in and goes glass. It's all working right now for Justin McCoy.
Justin McCoy is saying, I'm the best player on the floor tonight. And he's playing like it right now. No one for Davis has been able to control him.
He's got 13. Hawaii shooting 68% overall from the field. Tama thought about it and then turns it over. Coleman got a hand in the passing lane. Coleman all the way to the hoop, up and in!
Noel Coleman getting it done on the defensive end, and Davis forced to call a timeout.
It's a 12-0 Rainbow run. You can expand that out to 18-2. And the Bows are rolling right now, Artie.
Yeah, Coleman coming up with the right hand, naturally a left-hander, but he's showing the ability. Take it to the cup with the right hand, shoots it high off the glass, and gets 2. Hawaii up by 11.
So, what is the explanation for this? Because this is a Hawaii team that was seemingly for a while there hitting the skids. A lot of inconsistent play. A lot of tinkering with the lineups from Ron Ganot and this coaching staff. Seemed like they were desperately searching for something to spark this team and find a certain form that was a little bit more along the lines of the expectation going into the year. And the last 2 nights, including, obviously, this first half against UC Davis, they look like a completely different team than what we've seen throughout conference play.
Well, shooting the basketball as well as they're shooting it makes you feel better. It makes your defense even stronger. And they've just found a way to stay together. They were a team that was struggling. Make no mistake about it, but they didn't lose confidence in each other. and they hung together now. This is just the first half. There's still another half they've got to play, but they're playing as good a basketball as we've seen in a while.
Yeah. They are outplaying the second-place team in the league by a significant margin, you'd have to say. Pull up here by Milling, and that applies a much-needed tourniquet for the Aggies.
Yep, no question about it. Well, Hawaii, again, they're playing two of the top teams back-to-back nights, and they're serving notice that our record may not be great, but we're ready to play.
And a turnover there on the pass. Cody Williams trying to find Coleman on the wing. Williams, who had no turnovers in 24 minutes the other night, now with 3 turnovers in this first half.
Well, it's not unexpected, but you want him to take care of the basketball.
Adebayo decided to give it up. Milling takes a dribble inside the arc, misses. The tip is good, though. Do they credit Adebayo or Johnson on that? They're going to give it to T.Y.
T.Y. was up over everybody.
And now Arangunaut going to signal for a timeout. Shot clock is off, so 25.1 remaining for the Rainbow Warriors to draw something up. Now, if you're Jim Les and you get a stop here, you can at least tell your team at halftime, hey, look, we played about as piping hot a Rainbow team as you will ever see, and we're only down 7.
No question. Well, they feel better after this last time out because they were down 11, and now it's a 7-point ball game. They have a chance to get a good defensive stop and then get another chance at the offense. If not, you go in the locker room, you don't feel as bad. You're down 7, maybe 9, maybe 10. You don't know. But you know you can compete with Hawaii. And if you're Jim Les, you're saying, look, keep playing defense. They can't stay this hot for the entire game. Now, if you're the Rainbow Warriors, you say,
why not?
Why not? We're at home. This is our court.
Hawaii 8 of 10 from the land of 3 here in this first half, shooting 70% overall for the game. I mean, these are just absurd percentages.
70% for the game, but 80% from three-point range. That's just incredible. I mean, 80% from three-point, 75% from the free throw line, and 70% for the game. That's crazy.
See the officiating trio. They were checking for a moment during that timeout on the clock situation. Just wanted to make sure that they had the right amount up there. 25.1 it is, and Hawaii will inbounds here. Hawaii's turned the ball over 9 times compared to just 2 for Davis, but only 8 points off of those turnovers for UC Davis. So Munoz play a little keep away here for a moment.
You drop too deep, Juan can fill it up from the logo now.
Under 10. Munoz picks up the dribble. Gets it to Coleman. Coleman step back 3. Got it! How fitting is that?
Noel Coleman, why not? Why not Noel?
The perfect capper to an amazing shooting half for the Rainbow Warriors. They go 9 for 11 from beyond the arc, and they lead by 10. Scott Robbs is with Arangunaut.
Coach, your offense was terrific in that opening half, particularly your perimeter shooting.
Yeah, I think we got a good shooting team. They're making the right plays for each other. The big thing offensively is the turnovers. When we separated, I think we had 8 turnovers really early in the game. We didn't have any until that late one.
How about defensively, particularly, you can't stop Pepper, but maybe try to slow him down.
Yeah, well, you got to make those guys work on both ends. You know, they run a lot of great action for him. He's a 40-minute cover. He's a shooter. He gets to the rim. He gets to the line. Team cover, we got to do it for another 20, but he's a handful.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Mānoa.
Well, this was a fiery, hot Rainbow team in the first half. 12-1 this year when leading at halftime. And they are up double digits on second place, UC Davis. Corner Crew will take over here at the break.
Bounced from one doctor to the next. Did they even send my lab work? Wait, was I supposed to bring that? Then there's the forms, the bills, the nota bills, the... Press forward and repeat the options.
Healthcare can get a whole lot easier when your medical records, care, and coverage are in one place. At Kaiser Permanente, all of us work together for all that is you.
Monday, East and West Side foes collide to move one step forward to claiming the crown. It's the OIA Boys Basketball Semifinals, only on OC 16, exclusively on Spectrum.
You're watching Spectrum Sports.
What do we know? We know that Spectrum Mobile means amazing value. For $15 each, you get 2 lines with unlimited talk, text, data, nationwide 5G, coast-to-coast coverage, speed boost. It's just a lot of great stuff, which is why I made this.
What is it?
It's a prize wheel. Everything that's on it, you get, and you can spin it.
But you don't have to spin it, because no matter where it lands, you already get everything on it.
Exactly. No matter what, you win.
Oh, so it's like a metaphor.
No, just fun.
Oh.
You know what? Let's just forget about the wheel. I thought it was the coolest thing because, you know, everything you get is on it, but I'm over it.
You work really hard on it. You should definitely spin it.
No, I got 4 more classes after this. They might want to spin it.
We all want you to spin it.
No.
Come on.
No.
Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel.
Get more with your mobile. Get Spectrum Mobile. Just $15 each for 2 lines of unlimited. Call, click, or visit a Spectrum store today.
Thursday, Hawaii returns home to square off against the Mustangs of Cal Poly. Rainbow Wahine basketball, only on Spectrum Sports.
Halftime here in Mānoa, a thoroughly entertaining first half between Hawaii and UC Davis, and the Rainbow Warriors are up by 10. Scott and the playmakers, Johnny Kavika. You go back to Thursday's game, and you look at tonight's game. Where was this offense all season long, I ask?
Well, we saw it earlier in the season, obviously, when they were 7-1.
This kind of competition.
But it was there. We saw them playing a much more faster-paced kind of basketball. But tonight, they're shooting 81% from behind their arc. Everybody is contributing, and 71% for the game. As you see Akira Jacobs here, they're just feeling it right now, and they came out with a lot of passion and pride, and you just knew it was going to be a good night. And Justin McCoy, he's just filling it up. He is the real McCoy.
You know, and what I love about it is Juan Munoz, once again, that three-pointer to put things into overtime on Thursday, I think really was the signature play that is leading to the confidence that they're shooting the ball with as a team. And when you go 9 for 11 in the first half, what more can you ask? And you heard Coach Ganat at your halftime, Scott. He's just, you know, they're blessed with great shooters, but we haven't seen them put it together at all season. Let's see if they can continue this hot streak in that second half.
Neither team has really missed a lot tonight. UC Davis has missed more than Hawaii, but UH with a 4 rebound advantage, 14-10 over UC Davis.
I really like what the University of Hawaii has done as well defensively. They mix it up. They've kept UC Davis off balance for the most part. They're playing some zone. They play some full court pressure, and you see UH really battling on the boards, and that's what they're going to need to do. They have to stay physical with UC Davis.
You know, I agree as well. UC Davis, they don't have that big guy on the block that's going to dominate things. But my goodness, Elijah Pepper is as advertised. But the big guys down low, really not a factor for UC Davis. I think Hawaii can really do a better job defensively and control the boards in that second half. But Hawaii really with a great advantage with the way they're playing and the confidence that they're playing at with a certain level here in that first half.
You mentioned Pepper, he's got 15. He's just really, really good. I thought it was interesting a couple of times during that first half, though, as we look at some of the highlights of Pepper, who early on was literally unstoppable. Showed he was human a little bit later on in the opening half. But Hawaii went to the zone a couple of different times in that first half.
Yeah, Pepper's, when he was getting loose early, however, it kind of slowed down when Hawaii did switch up to that zone, and they forced him a little bit deeper in the perimeter. You saw him take a couple really deep threes from like 34, 35 feet. I think Hawaii has done a great job on Peppers in the first half. Look for them to come out and continue to make it tough. I'm okay with Pepper getting his 25 or 30 points. The supporting cast and the bench players, they have to really control those guys and not let those guys get off in the second half.
You know, Kavika, you mentioned Justin McCoy. He's 3 from 3 from behind the three-point line. He's got 13 at the break. And this is a good sign because it comes off what I think arguably was his best game as a Rainbow on Thursday.
You know, and we've talked about it, Johnny, you as well, how dominant this kid can be when he wants to be. Get selfish with your game, Justin. The Warriors need your offensive production down the stretch. He can't be defended. You have to pick your poison with this kid. Look at the dribble drive and able to control that body in the air, off the glass. And he's the guy, he's just a special player. Now he's got that I'm going to be the guy mentality when that shot clock is winding down. And that's how you got to bring that, all that background that you got with you from North Carolina, from the University of Virginia. But now you're at Hawaii and you're showing why you got scholarship opportunities at those universities. You're playing at a high level, Justin.
One thing you got to see Hawaii do in the second half a little bit better is take care of the basketball. They have turned it over 9 times, which has led to 8 UC Davis points.
And a lot of the turnovers were unforced turnovers. Obviously, UC Davis is a very good basketball team defensively. They really communicate. They talk, get in passing lanes. They take that first option and second option away. Hawaii does have to make that adjustment and really take care of the basketball.
I guess my one concern is Hawaii's shooting 71% for the game and 82% from behind the three-point line. It's very difficult to do that an entire game. Why? It's never been done before that I know.
Things are definitely going to balance out, but you like the fact that, as you said, Johnny, Elijah Pepper still going off, and Hawaii still with a double-digit lead at the half by playing as a team. The role players, Akira Jacobs, I love when he just comes off the bench, and he takes about 7.9 seconds to start launching shots when he has those opportunities, and he's making them at a high level. Amazing young player, along with the rest of the guys coming off the bench and really doing a great job of putting the clamps on Elijah Pepper, so to speak, in the later in that second half, later in that first half.
Scott, you're right. You're not expected for the University of Hawaii Rainbows to come out and shoot the ball like they did in that first half. However, what they can do, they can keep that tempo up, and that tempo is going to continue to open up open shots, drives in the middle, and the best players put in the best position to be able to take advantage of that defensive transition when UC Davis has to get back. So they're going to continue to get open looks. Let's see if they can continue to knock them down in the second half.
You know what's ironic is that we were just looking at the record book today before the game, the three of us.
We were.
What's the school record for field goal percentage in the game?
I'm not sure, but it's 70.8%.
And what year was that?
1997.
Who was on that team?
Myself, with the career high leading scorer, but I would gladly give up that record for a big-time win against a big-time university. Because UC Davis, only 2 turnovers in that first half. They're as advertised. They're a quality basketball team. So Hawaii is proving tonight what we knew about them all along, but just haven't seen it unravel the way it's going through here in this first half.
What's the one thing Hawaii needs to do in the second half to get a win?
Take care of the basketball.
Kavika?
Continue to shoot at least 69.9%, and they'll be great.
All right.
You just wanted them to break the record.
Yes, you want them to break the record.
We can still win and not break it.
Veeks has to head to Las Vegas for the Super Bowl. So Johnny and I will be back at the end of this one. So we'll take a break, come back and have more from the corner. Hawaii leads by 10.
Behold my jackraps, 100% all-white meat grilled or crispy chicken with lettuce, cheese, and sauces, and a warm tortilla for just $3. And they're under 400 calories. So if your goal this year was to save money and eat healthy-ish, we got you.
From Mauka to Makai, make Honda your perfect island ride.
When you're cruising in a sporty Civic or an adventurous HRV, roll down the windows, crank up the music, and let the Manava Maika'i roll. Honda is the most awarded brand in Car and Driver's 10 Best history. Get into a Civic now and get the Pa'ina started for just $249 a month, or any Civic with low 2.9% APR.
See your Hawaii Honda dealer today. Tell them Henry sent you.
Being Hawaii's best bank has been our goal since we were Hawaii's first bank. But being first was just the beginning of a bigger journey, a deeper commitment. One first leading to another is how we set the standard for an industry and help turn trial runs into traditions. Because being first once just makes you the oldest. Doing it every day is what makes you the best. Bank on the best. First Hawaiian Bank. It all starts with yes.
With today's technology, foot protection can be safe, comfortable, and good-looking too. Work Shoe Hawaii has the broadest assortment of safety toe and slip-resistant shoes in the islands. We offer the newest models in work footwear and carry an extensive inventory. Our shoes go from a women's size 5 to a men's 18, and as always, we carry wide widths. We pride ourselves in providing the best shoe suited for you and your particular job. And we're family-owned with a local crew. If you want to find your ideal shoe, come visit us at Work Shoe Hawaii.
My double bonus jack combo gives you double the seasoned beef and double the cheese. Let's see that again. Double beef, double cheese, 2 ads for the price of 1. Not bad.
Halftime here in Mānoa, and it has been an entertaining and exciting game so far through the first 20 minutes. Hawaii 9 of 11 from behind the three-point line, and they lead 45-35 at the break. When we come back, the second half with Kanoa and Artie.
Still?
Yeah,
How many pages got left?
30.
Break time.
Good looking out.
I got you.
Double up on delicious. Order one of your favorite items from the bundle menu and get the second for only $1.
Let's keep our money in our community, not on the continent, so more families can continue to call Hawai'i home. Use any ASB Visa debit card at participating businesses and save. American Savings Bank, voted best bank in Hawaii.
Wednesday, the tournament reaches its climax as 4 teams battle for basketball glory. It's the OIA Boys Basketball Championships, only on OC 16, exclusively on Spectrum.
You're watching Spectrum Sports, the home of University of Hawaii sports.
If you're marketing your financial services, you want advertising that
cuts through the clutter and resonates with the right audience.
Let's find your ideal client. You're looking for active investors with a net worth over $100,000.
Whoa.
Reach the right customers, no matter what screen they're watching or how they're watching it. It could be that simple.
How do I know it's working?
You have 24/7 transparent reporting to ensure you're getting the most out of your advertising investment. Financial advertising made easy. Spectrum Reach.
The horrific wildfire that left the historic town of Lahaina in ruins should serve as a wake-up call to the state. The combination of overgrown invasive grasses, flash drought, and hurricane-force wind gusts fueled what is now known as the deadliest wildfire in modern U.S. history. The threat of future fires is ongoing, so we're asking, are we doing enough to prevent wildfires? Join our live discussion on Thursday, February 15th at 7:30 p.m. on Insights on PBS Hawaii.
Friday, Hawaii hosts the Rebels of Ole Miss in the season opener. Rainbow Warrior Baseball, only on Spectrum Sports.
Welcome back here to the Pizza Hut halftime statistics, and look at that right column. Is this the Rainbow Warrior basketball team or the Boston Celtics? What's going on over here?
Golden State Warriors. My goodness, they're shooting the basketball as well as they've shot it all season. 9 out of 11 from three-point range. They've only made 6 field goals that are not threes. When you think about it, I mean, that's just incredible shooting. They can't continue, but they hopefully will win the second half. That's got to be the mindset to come out and say, it's 0-0, let's win the second half. Because you're not going to shoot 70. Well, maybe you will. I mean, the way they're shooting
anything seems possible
right
tonight.
now, they are shooting. I've not seen a team shoot where everybody that's shooting it is knocking down long-range shots. And McCoy is having a beautiful ball game, just playing like we thought he would play as a transfer from North Carolina. He's getting it done.
Hawaii has only missed 6 shots so far in this game. And you talk about Justin McCoy, you include Thursday night and that first half, he has 35 total points, 13 tonight. He is 10 of 14 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3, 11 of 13 from the free throw line, 13 rebounds. I mean, he has just gone monster here.
You think he's tired of people saying, I thought he was going to be better than he is. Well, he's saying, I am who I am, and I'm going to come out and show you what I can do. Now, big second half for the University of Hawaii. I called it a statement game. It would be a huge statement if they can prevail and win this game.
Yeah, you would imagine UC Davis will be proverbially punching back at some point here in the second half.
Yeah.
And on the first possession, they got a good look underneath. The pass going to the left corner, and Adebayo unable to hit.
Adebayo misses the three, and Davis gives up a two-point attempt for the three.
Yeah, Rochak in a position it seemed where he could have tried to go up with it.
Yeah, I thought he would power up and see if he could get one of Hawaii bigs in foul trouble.
Again, Hawaii doing this three-point shooting display as that one just trickles off the iron against the best three-point percentage defense team in the Big West. T.Y. Johnson, the riser. That doesn't go. Meanwhile, Davis shooting around 40% here now from the field.
Yeah, they're not shooting the basketball with confidence right now. It's like the lid has been put on the basket for Davis.
Coleman. Look at that move. Look at that move.
Noel showing no playground work there.
Took a shot from one of his teammates after the fact. Little friendly fire. But what a move to get around Adebayo. Hawaii by 12. And now Coleman trying to stare down Pepper. Pepper from the elbow. That doesn't go. Tapped out and chased down by Milling. Good play along the baseline by Rochak. And now we'll have a defensive foul against Hawaii. And it's going to be Ryan Rapp picking it up.
Rapp is not going to be, as you look at this, I guess it's a form of up and under. And then he gets smacked in the face for his efforts by a teammate.
Yeah, it looked like he ran into the shoulder of Justin McCoy after the fact. Largest lead here for Hawaii. Turnaround shot by Milling. That's a tough one, and it rims out. And Bernardo da Silva tugs down his 8th rebound of the game.
Rainbow Warriors are making it difficult on
that one blocked out of bounds.
Davis.
Yeah.
They're making it real different on UC Davis.
There's Munoz, the release. Oh, that looks good from this angle.
Ooh, I thought that was down. He's got to keep shooting that one.
Rare miss for Hawaii. By the way, Hawaii has also assisted on 10 of their 16 made field goals. And that shot doesn't go for Pepper. He's clamoring for a foul. No such whistle. And Hawaii with the basketball. There's 2 points here through the first 2.5 minutes of the second half for either side. Beatty, tough drive. Da Silva cleans up the spill. He's got 9 points and now 10 rebounds.
I love what Bernardo da Silva is doing, and credit Tom Beatty for not hesitating. He exploded to the basket, used his 6'4" frame, and got the shot off.
We are seeing a completely different mindset from this Hawaii team. An aggressiveness that has been, frankly, missing for a strong stretch of the season.
Yeah. It's like they, someone gave them a B12 shots or something. They've got some anger, and that's a good thing. I'm talking they're playing with passion now.
Milling, tough shot, and now Davis perhaps forcing up a few shots here or there.
They're showing major frustration.
Munoz off the screen. How about Justin McCoy snatching it up, but he loses it to T.Y. Johnson. But a foul will go against Johnson. So Hawaii will retain possession.
Well, the Rainbow Warriors are the aggressors in this game. Look at this rebound by McCoy. He just says, hey, I want this more than you. I'm going to get it.
And that pass goes a little long, and a foul is going to go against Justin McCoy. That's going to be his second. What are we seeing from Justin McCoy here, you think, that has allowed him to just be more demonstrative out there on the floor?
I think he's realizing this is coming close to the end of his career. He wants to go out playing the way he knows he can play because he hasn't done that all season. Now he's doing it.
Well, here's a takeaway by McCoy. Coleman, a lot of redirection here. The pump fake. Gets it to Da Silva. Goes up and in. Noel Coleman just directing traffic.
You know what's so amazing? This is all being done without Javon McClanahan, who is probably one of the key guys on your team.
Bernardo Da Silva now with his 6th double-double of the season. As that layup goes, tough finish there for Kane Milling. And he'll have a chance to complete the three-point play on the other side of this timeout. First bucket of the second half for UC Davis. Meanwhile, Noel Coleman playing it like an instrument.
I've always had a love for anything local. Ever since I was a child visiting my grandma's lace shop, I felt a deep connection to the local shopkeepers, local artisans, and local farmers who make Hawaii so unique and so special. Today, I'm grateful to have a job helping Bank of Hawaii and its employees give back to our local communities. I'm Momiya Kimsu from Bank of Hawaii, and I'm proud to help you live your happy.
With features you won't find on Honda CR-V, Nissan Rogue, or Toyota RAV4, the Hyundai Tucson puts the other guys in their place. Namely, the rear-view mirror. Only a Tucson compares to a Tucson. Get 0% APR or up to $1,500 bonus cash on the 2024 Hyundai Tucson. See your Hawaii Hyundai dealers.
Starting the new year off on the right foot isn't always easy. Luckily, My Longs has everything I need.
Make Longs a part of your day.
Welcome back. Let's check out tonight's Hyundai head-to-head stat line. We're looking at the team rebounding. UC Davis, 13 boards compared to 21 for Hawaii. Hawaii out-rebounding Davis 18-8 under the defensive glass. And here's just a look at some of the aggressiveness for Hawaii underneath.
There's really a depth. Justin McCoy. But this is an example of Hawaii, two bigs going to fight each other.
Now, it should be stated, of the 21 rebounds for Hawaii, Justin McCoy and Bernardo Da Silva have 16 of them.
Yeah, well, they're doing what they're supposed to do, and it's nice to see because that's not always been the case this year. I've seen games where McCoy and Bernardo got 5 or 6 rebounds between the two of them. They finally decide that they need to be the chairman of the boards, and they're getting it done.
So you look at this score, it's basically been a 27-8 run going back to that last stage of the first half for this Hawaii team. And what we have not seen to this point, Artie, and still 15:45 remaining, the vintage scoring droughts that have become all too much of a signature for this Hawaii squad this season.
But maybe they lost that in the last couple of days.
That would be a big change in the paradigm, and certainly something that would bode well for this team that entered the week tied for 8th in the Big West. Remember, the top 8 teams qualify for the postseason tournament. At tip-off, Hawaii was in 7th place. You can also remove UC San Diego from the tournament field, not yet eligible. Nice block there by Bora on Juan. Now Pepper in transition. It bounces off someone's foot and out of bounds. It was off of Coleman's, it appears, and so it stays here with UC Davis.
Yeah, I thought it was, I didn't know if it was Coleman or Beebe. But in any event, the official said it's going to the team in blue.
jumper stopping and popping, and he is off the mark right now. Calibration just a tad bit awry.
Yeah, he's pressing.
Meanwhile, tough shot there for T.Y. Johnson, but he cans it and gets fouled by Munoz. And Davis with a chance to cut it down to 10. T.Y. Johnson, this is where he does some of his business, is in that mid-range area, and he did it right there.
He's explosive to the basket, so you have to defend him.
In his second year with Davis, all Big West Conference honorable mention last year. Spent 1 year at Loyola Chicago, played just 52 minutes as a freshman, so Jim Les basically referred to last year as his actual freshman year because he had played so sparingly while at Loyola. Coleman for three. Hey, Kolu!
Wow, Noel. There was no hesitation in Noel Coleman at that shot.
And Hawaii staying hot here in this second half. Bounce pass Bora. Blocked by Bernardo, who says,
Bernardo da Silva being a defensive stopper here. Comes over, helps out, and says no, no.
And that ties Bernardo with Mike Robinson and Chris Botez, as you see the triple knocked down by Kane Milling. But Bernardo ties Mike Robinson and Chris Botez for 9th on the career blocks list at UH, with now 78 in his career.
Chris Botez.
Yeah, that's a blast from the past right there.
Kidding. Mike Robinson, I remember very well. Right now, it's an 11-point ball game, 14-14 to go in the game. This is a critical junction of this game right now. Hawaii has to continue to establish and not try and take the foot off the pedal. You got to score.
Oh, Coleman, dynamic layup attempt, doesn't go. Beatty chases down the loose basketball. And they're going to try to get it to Da Silva. Working against Bora, blocked by Bora, but fouled. Bora going down to his knees as he appeared to take a shot.
This is two big men going at each other. Bora gets called for the foul. When a big guy like that goes down, it takes a few people to help him up. Let's take another look at this. Was it the left elbow? I'm not sure what that was. Look at it again. Look at his head. I think it may have been the left forearm of Bernardo that came back and hit him in the face.
So the officials are going to take a look at that exchange. It appears as though there's blood coming from the nose, or at least the facial area of Francesco Bora, and so he will be tended to there. The officials are going to take a look to see if there is anything that requires a flagrant 1 or 2 ruling. Francesco Bora, who hails from Moncalieri, Italy, prepped at J. Serra High School in San Juan Capistrano, California. He lists scuba diving in Hawaii, specifically, and hiking a volcano as a couple of items on his bucket list. So I'm not sure if he had time to get that in here.
Let's look at this again. Watch the left arm of Bernardo, or it may have been the shoulder that got him as he went up.
Hard to see much contact. Perhaps on the follow-through of some sort.
It was after the play, he just kind of crumbled. But clearly he got hit.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, basketball fans, February 17th, Phoenix Big Dash. As we perform in attendance.
This is the 23rd meeting between UC Davis and Hawaii. But the first meeting this season.
Yeah. How about this late in the season to start playing? They'll play each other again in a couple weeks.
Yeah, they'll do it again in Davis on the 29th of February. Yes, the 29th of February. It is a leap year here in 2024.
It's an extra day to celebrate Black History.
That's right.
Because it is Black History Month.
Also, we've seen the celebration of Chinese New Year here in the arena this week.
What are they going to call? Nothing. Common foul.
Common foul is the ruling. Meanwhile, Rainbow Wahine basketball team back in the house on Thursday. 6:30 is when our coverage will begin on Spectrum Sports. And Hawaii falling on the road to UC Davis, 61-51. Rainbow Wahine took a 3-point lead into the fourth period and then got outscored by the Aggies en route to the 10-point loss.
At the line are the silver, shooting 2 shots.
Still tied for first place, by the way, in the Big West with UC Irvine. Here is Bernardo at the free throw line. Got it to go.
Bernardo going to the line, shooting with confidence.
You see Bora getting back to the bench area, gave the thumbs up to Jim Les, saying that he was okay.
And Elijah Pepper going to take a break. He has logged many minutes, and he's responsible for a lot of their offense. They're going to try and get it done without him on the floor.
Yeah, 15 points for Pepper, but 5 of 16 shooting. It hasn't been coming so easy for him since he scored those quick 11 points in the first section of that first half. Hawaii by 13.
If you're Davis, you want to get it down to below 10 and then try and make it a ball game.
Milling off the pump fake, and it somehow doesn't drop. Rebound to McCoy, that's his 7th. Coleman. A bullet pass down to De Silva. Tough fadeaway there by Bernardo. Not necessarily one of the shots in his arsenal.
Yeah, that was, not sure what that was.
Down to 13 minutes to play. And we're going to get a foul here. It's going to go against Noel. Third foul on Coleman.
6-team foul.
Crowd doesn't like it. Certainly some contact, though. This has been a pretty vocal crowd here, wouldn't you say, this evening?
Yeah, this crowd, they came in with expectations and energy.
It's amazing what a victory can do. We were commenting on the air on Thursday just how quiet it seemed here in the arena as a foul's going to go against Ruliadev. And that's going to bring out a few more moans and groans from the fan base.
Watch this now. Yeah, here he... That's a shot. That's one of those serious shots right there.
Yeah, DeBrule taking a few moments to gather himself.
Young man, take as long as you need.
Talk about a loose ball foul.
Oh, my gosh, Kanoa. Did you really? Did you really?
Leo DeBrule, an 82% free throw
You went
shooter.
there with, that was on the drive. He still has that pained look on his face. I've seen that before. Yeah, boy.
And he gets to the friendly roll.
He's got that linebacker tight end kind of body though. Although those fouls can humble the toughest of us.
And he's able to tough it through to make both free throws. DeBrule, who Jim Les says is a guy who, with most programs, would probably get a lot more playing time, but happens to be playing behind the likes of T.Y. Johnson as well as Elijah Pepper.
Yeah. This is a big stretch for the Rainbow Warriors now. They're playing with a bunch of reserves, and they've got to execute and keep the pressure on Davis.
Beatty, he has been aggressive this evening, and he draws the whistle. Tom Beatty with 9 points. A guy who averages just 3 per game. And he has been trying to do this for a good portion of the night. Take it to the rim.
Well, he'll get to the free throw line for 2 free throws. 11-point ball game. The objective and goal again for Davis would be to try and get it under 10 with 10 minutes to go in the game.
That's now 10 points. 2 off of his season/career high. Scored 12 against Hawaii Hilo at the front end of the season.
Drop those free throws with confidence.
Hawaii shooting well from the line here. Now 10 of 12. Taking care of business in that category. I mean, they have just been on point when it comes to shooting the basketball this evening. And a foul will go against Cody Williams on the pull-up by T.Y. Johnson. Johnson loves to cook in that mid-range area.
Yeah, he's so quick, and he forces you to play good defense. If you don't get there, you're too late. You come over, and Cody Johnson clearly, he got all parts of that forearm.
So T.Y. Johnson coming into this game 8th in the Big West in scoring. And he makes the free throw, a 72% free throw shooter on the year. Now 2 of 4 from the line. Gets them both. There's some extended pressure from the Aggies. Oh, and a dangerous pass by Beatty. Williams in trouble in the backcourt, gets it ahead to Rep. And then a foul committed by Rochak on the near sideline.
Boy, Rochak bailed out the Rainbow Warriors.
They just got it past the timeline.
Hawaii was struggling with that pressure.
And so Rochak picks up his 3rd. So the foul trouble for Rochak with 3. Their 7-footer Bora with 3. And another whistle is going to go against the Aggies here at this end. You also have 2 players with 3 fouls apiece for Hawaii, Noel Coleman and Ryan Rapp. Timeout on the floor. It's Hawaii by 11. T.Y. Johnson picking that one up.
University of Hawaii Sports on Spectrum Sports. Sponsored by your Hawaii Honda dealers.
I got me a paradise. It's your paradise, too.
There's this beach. It's kind of a secret. I said secret.
Perfect getaways call for the perfect island ride. Honda SUVs. Roomy, reliable, rugged. To make getting to your getaway half the fun. Now get into a CRV for just $299 a month. Or any CRV with low 2.9% APR.
See a Hawaii Honda dealer today. Tell them Henry sent you.
Keeping Hawaii student athletes in top shape starts with protecting their teeth. That's why Hawaii Dental Service encourages student athletes to use mouthguards to prevent or reduce the impact of an injury. Mouthguards are not just for football players, but can help protect all sports athletes. Custom-fit mouthguards can lessen the impact of a sports injury to the head, protecting the mouth, jaw, and face. Parents, encourage your student athletes to ask their coach or school's athletic director about using a mouthguard so they can live well and smile more with HDS.
Monday, East and West Side foes collide to move one step forward to claiming the crown. It's the OIA Boys Basketball Semifinals, only on OC 16, exclusively on Spectrum.
Welcome back. It is that time of year. Rainbow Warrior baseball season about to get underway. Ole Miss National Power coming into Les Murakami Stadium Friday, 6 p.m. We'll have the season opener for you on Spectrum Sports.
Well, at this point in the ball game, Hawaii's still shooting the ball really, really well for the game. 59% from the field, 71% from three-point range, and 83% from the free throw line. Bernardo da Silva has been a monster as well doing an outstanding job with 13 points and 10 rebounds. Little put back there. Bernardo was out. He was the first guy out today getting shots up. I didn't know who it was. I'd not seen him early like that. And he was out here working to get a little lather going, and it's paying off with tonight's ball game.
It's amazing how that switch can be flipped, right? I mean, this is, again, a team that just a week ago gave up 93 points at UC Irvine, the highest single-game point total given up by Hawaii in regulation in the Oranganat era.
Yeah, they looked like they had almost quit, to be quite honest with you. But they found a way to turn it around. The win against San Diego gave them life. And right now, they're up 12 with 12 minutes to go.
And Cody Williams goes 1 of 2 from the line. You really have to also highlight that 3 at the end of regulation by Juan Munoz. That doesn't go. Hawaii loses that game.
Oh, yeah.
And the narrative doesn't necessarily change, right?
Yeah, no question.
I mean, it would have been chalked up as a spirited effort by Hawaii, but still an L. But they come back in overtime and win. And here they are, up double figures against UC Davis, which has just been playing some fantastic basketball in conference play. Tough shot by Pepper. Tried to draw the foul and had to beat the shot clock.
He's not getting calls by the officials. They are not bailing him out.
Elijah Pepper now 5 of 17 from the field. McCoy, thought about it. Little show and go move. Short-armed it. Almost had it back. But the rebound finally collected by Pablo Tamba. DeBrule gets it to Milling. Milling from Nantes, France. Got to UC Davis by way of Nevada. Now Pepper. The pass to Rochak. And a foul will go against Hawaii.
Yeah, Justin McCoy is going to be called for the foul.
And that's his 3rd. So 10:48, you have 3 different players for Hawaii, each with 3 fouls. Same scenario for UC Davis, including both of their primary bigs.
Hawaii's coming in with a couple reserves, or a couple of substitutes, I should say, not necessarily reserves. To not miss free throws if you're Davis.
Rochak, the 6'9" junior from Geneva, Switzerland, in his 2nd year with Davis. Played his 1st year with UC Santa Barbara, so an in-conference transfer. Played just 2 games for the Gauchos in the 2021 season. So Bora back in, playing with the 3 fouls. Munoz back in. And you have Jacobs also on the floor, just checked in moments ago for Hawaii. As well as De Silva. Hawaii, no field goals over the last 4+ minutes, but they have gotten some points at the line. Tom Beatty again on the hard drive, kicks it out to Williams. Back to Beatty. Left corner, no, he gives it to De Silva. Little give and go action. Now it's Williams from straight on. Yes!
Oh my goodness, Cody Williams. I am a set shooting 3-point artist, and I can knock it down.
Hawaii now 11 of 15 from outside the line. Milling can't hit. Jacobs with the rebound.
What a shooting performance by the Rainbow Warriors.
And it has been a showcase. Williams on the deck. Bounce pass to Silva. Can't hit the lay-in.
Good assist by Williams. Tough miss by Bernardo.
Oranganat and the crowd wanted a call. Pepper with Munoz on him. Pull up from the mid-range. That goes. We'll see if that starts to get him percolating again.
It's still a 12-point lead for the Rainbow Warriors. They can't exchange baskets with Hawaii because Hawaii will definitely win this ball game. You've got to get some defensive stops. or force a few turnovers by the Rainbow Warriors.
Munoz lets it fly. That rims out. Jacobs the follow.
Good job by Akira Jacobs with the follow putback. Young freshman growing up in front of our eyes.
5 points for Jacobs. The lead is back to 14. Milling off the curl, little teardrop, that goes. And so as you alluded to, Artie, the team's trading some blows here in this last stretch. For Hawaii, still firing on all cylinders, 57% from the field, 69% from outside the line.
That's just incredible shooting. And they're serving notice to the Big West. We haven't been good all year, but we're good right now.
Oh, Williams had a good look.
Big possession right here for Davis.
Pepper underneath, that pass too hot to handle there for Tamba. Hawaii in transition, it's Munoz. Back to Bernardo, blocked. Out of bounds by DeBrule, what a play. Crowd wanted a foul, no such whistle. Timeout on the floor. So even when they're not falling from outside, Hawaii's been cleaning up the spills. DeBrule wasn't having it there, though. Some contact, no whistle. It'll be Hawaii basketball when we come back.
I call him my miracle baby because he survived. When we couldn't find my son's heartbeat, the doctors and nurses at Kaiser Permanente sprang into action and saved his life. They took care of me beginning to end, and that let me focus on my baby. It's really changed my perspective on what medical care can be. My husband and I are just so thankful he's alive today because of them.
World-class maternity care for all that is you. Kaiser Permanente.
Still?
Yeah.
How many pages got left?
30.
Break time.
Good looking out.
I got you.
Double up on delicious. Order one of your favorite items from the bundle menu and get the second for only $1.
We're not supposed to be out here, which is exactly why we are. With standard all-wheel drive, specially tuned off-road drive mode, designed to bring the outdoors in. The off-road ready Mazda CX-50. We're looking for outsiders.
Discover exceptional financing options like up to 60-month 0% financing on eligible models. Oahu's exclusive Mazda dealer, Cutter Mazda of Honolulu and Waipahu.
Why is Kalo at the heart of American Savings Bank? Because we believe in strong roots. At ASB, we're committed to investing in Hawaii, our home. American Savings Bank, voted best bank in Hawaii.
Welcome back. Noel Coleman, Artie, 12 points, 5 of 6 from the field, but again, perhaps his greatest value for this team at the defensive end, trying to guard the best opposing scorer, and he's been able to, at least in part, keep Elijah Pepper look a little more human.
Yeah, he's done a great job. He's had 2 big ball games against Hope for San Diego and Pepper now for Davis, and Noel Coleman has been up to the task. He's done an outstanding job defensively, something a lot of people might not recognize and understand. That has been huge for this Rainbow Warriors success.
Pepper had 15 points in the first half, just 2 here in this second half. 6 of 18. I mean, he still has 17 points, but he's had to work for sure. And Noel Coleman's been the guy guarding him for a good portion of that time. Out of the timeout. Hawaii up a dozen. Jacobs, 3 up, 3 down. And they're still filling it up.
Yeah, Akira is shooting with such confidence. That's what he does. It's the other parts of his game that are not quite D1 ready yet, but shooting, he can do that.
Just about everybody wearing a Hawaii uniform can do that tonight.
Yeah, they're shooting the ball as well as we've seen them shoot it this year.
7 players have scored for Hawaii, 4 of them in double figures.
It's just the number of guys who have stepped back behind the three-point line and been able to knock shots down.
Here's De Silva. Out to Beatty. 3 on the way. That doesn't go. Hit glass first. Yeah, if Bernardo hits a 3, because he hasn't even attempted one this year, then we'll know something's up.
Well, if it's the last 30 seconds and there's a chance, I'd like for him to shoot it. But other than that, I don't want him to shoot a 3.
Tough shot there by T.Y. 6 different Hawaii players have hit 3s here in this game. Coleman with the right hand, doesn't go, draws the foul. This Hawaii team is virtually unrecognizable.
Yeah, it's not, I mean, it's like, who put on these uniforms? They look similar. They look alike. I mean, they look like the team, but all of a sudden, there's a whole different swagger that they are playing with. And, they're playing with aggression and with toughness.
At both ends of the floor.
Yeah.
Coleman hits the free throw. Hawaii been cleaning it up after some early turnovers in this game. They have 10 here total, but they've done a good job with that here in the second half as well. Playing with so much confidence. Coleman with 14 points. And the lead for Hawaii is 15. So they run Pepper off the screen. That's a tough shot there. Pepper thought there was contact. So did Jim Less. The official not having it. Let's take a look.
Let's look at it. No, I think that's pretty clean.
Meanwhile, a whistle as we rejoin live action. We're going to go against T.Y. Johnson.
Now, if you're the Rainbow Warriors, remember, you're having this success tonight, and you're going to play and get this victory, but you do have to take a trip.
Oh, you're calling it already.
No, I'm just saying, well, it's
6 minutes left.
6 minutes left and 15-point lead. It would be a disaster if Hawaii were to break it down and lose this lead with 6 minutes to go. But you need to continue to play. And remember, you got to take a trip to Davis.
You walked it back a little bit there.
I just a little.
See what you did.
I didn't walk it all the way back.
Well, Cody Williams, who has now become a legitimate part of this rotation in the absence of Jovan McClanahan the last 2 games. Gets Hawaii to 71. Rainbow Warriors 10-1 this season when scoring 70 or more. Williams picking up that foul there. There's a look at Jovan. Still no word as to what his status is as far as when he may make his return, but a good sign that he's not wearing the sling here tonight at least.
Thursday, his, come on, Javon.
All of a sudden, a little camera shy.
Yeah, he got shy. Thursday night, the arm was stiff and he couldn't move it. Tonight, he's got a little giddy up in that shoulder. Hopefully, he'll be better and able to go on this road trip and bring what he brings back to the program and to the team.
Well, this could be, if Hawaii is able to pull off these 2 wins this week, a week that was looked at as being perhaps a potential backbreaker because of the quality of opponents that were coming in. If they can pull off these 2 wins, I mean, that is a new life as Coleman can't hit from 3. I mean, they could use this as a launch pad to turn this season around.
No question.
Pepper. Hop, skip, jump. That was some YMCA action right there.
And he's still looking for calls. He goes, can I get one call? I'm the leading scorer in the Big West, and nobody's giving me any love tonight with the striped shirts on.
19 points. Coleman blocked by Bora. And they're going to say no foul. Goes out of bounds. So Bora picking up the block shot.
And Noel Coleman said, I didn't get fouled. I think the ball actually went off of Noel. It got blocked down and hit Noel.
There's some contact there.
Yeah.
Refs have allowed it to be pretty physical here. Coleman, how about that shake? And drops the J.
No L.
He is in his bag.
You got to feel good for Noel Coleman.
And a foul goes against Davis. It'll be Adebayo on the screen. Now under 5 to go. Things not looking great for the Aggies. That move looking great from every angle for Noel Coleman.
Yeah, Noel's looking like he's found his game again. And it's nice to see.
3 scoreless outings this season for Noel Coleman, including both meetings with UC Irvine. Hard to believe for a guy as talented a scorer as he is. But this week he found that mojo, as did potentially this entire Rainbow Warrior squad. De Silva, with the crowd pleading for him to shoot, instead finds Coleman. He gets blocked. Now body's hitting the deck for the loose basketball. Tie-up called. Possession arrow keeps it here. 1 second on the shot clock.
We've seen this before in the first half. The same situation.
As you mentioned, Hawaii on the road this coming week. It'll be Cal Poly on the 15th and then at UC Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara, I think, went down tonight in their ball game.
Inbound goes through the hands of McCoy. No possession there, so shot clock violation. And taking over is UC Davis with 4:28 left to play. Yes, Santa Barbara losing at home against CSUN tonight. You also had UC Irvine, first place team, falling on the road at UC Riverside. This Big West Conference, it is pretty wild and wacky, and there is a traffic jam in the middle of the standings. Pepper rattles it home. He now has 22, 3 of 10 from the land of 3, down to 12 now, the lead for Hawaii.
But you can't just exchange baskets, and you have to take a few chances on the defensive end right now. You got to try and trap the ball. You got to try and force Hawaii to turn it over if you want to get back in this. If not, you won't have enough time.
De Silva back to the basket. Oh, he got stripped, and it goes off of Davis's LeBrule and out of bounds. So Hawaii hangs on to the possession with 8 seconds on the shot clock. But this guy is so hard to keep contained. Elijah Pepper keeping Davis's hopes alive with 3:51 to go.
Oh, yeah. Hot honey pizza and wings from
Pizza Wahat.
Pizza Wahat.
Pizza Wahat.
Hot honey pizza and wings. It's the first new flavor to make you say, pizza what?
It was all calm. And then... Good thing this Frontier's got 310 horsepower to handle an SOS.
Drive the Nissan Frontier. Now get 5.9% APR financing for 84 months or get a low $399 per month lease on Frontier.
Too hot for you, boy? Better call Steve's. Steve's Plumbing and AC are the island expert when it comes to keeping you cool and dry. We offer same-day service from the island's most trusted team. Your Ohana can expect a technician that's clean, prompt, and always with aloha. This month, get your air conditioning running right with Steve's Workmanship's guaranteed AC tune-up for only $79. Call or book online today.
Steve's Plumbing and AC Service. Just call Steve's.
Oh, yeah. Hot honey pizza and wings from
Pizza Wahat.
Pizza Wahat.
Pizza Wahat.
Hot honey pizza and wings. It's the first new flavor to make you say, pizza what?
Welcome back. Here's some of the scores we mentioned around the Big West Conference. Bakersfield winning at home against Fullerton. Long Beach State with a win over Cal Poly. Riverside taking down first place UC Irvine, and CSUN on the road beating UC Santa Barbara. So your updated standings will look like this. Hawaii with a chance to even itself with UC Santa Barbara for 6th place in the standings with a win. If they lose,
and isn't that interesting that Hawaii will go to Santa Barbara on this next road trip as well?
if they lose, they would fall into a cluster of teams tied for 7th place. Oh, tough shot. Coleman had to go up with the right hand.
Hey, just to get that shot off was pretty special.
And a reach-in foul on Coleman. That's his 4th personal here with 3:37 left. So the plot thickened just a little bit here down the home stretch.
Well, the good thing for Davis in this situation is Pepper can get 2 shots and 2 free throws and 2 points without the clock moving. He can knock both down.
He's now 4 of 5 from the line here tonight. 23 points for Elijah Pepper.
There is something about a 10-point advantage when you're playing the game of basketball. Once it gets under that, things start to change and the shoot gets a little tighter, your jersey gets a little more snug. Big possession for the Rainbow Warriors to take care of the basketball with this pressure.
Munoz will bring it across the timeline, sends it ahead, and Hawaii will get into its set. 9-2 scoring run in favor of Davis to get within a semblance of striking distance. De Silva leans in, too hard off the glass. Out it goes to T.Y. Johnson. And Davis a chance to cut it to single digits. Pepper from way outside. That doesn't go. And Beatty had a beat on the rebound, almost lost it, but Coleman was in the area. That would have changed the vibe if Pepper dropped that triple.
Yeah, that triple was from, that's real deep.
De Silva again. This time it goes. Bernardo De Silva, 15 points, 10 rebounds. And a timeout for the Bows with 2:49 to play.
Why is Kalo at the heart of American Savings Bank? Because we believe in strong roots. At ASB, we're committed to investing in Hawaii, our home. American Savings Bank, voted best bank in Hawaii.
I got me a paradise. It's your paradise too.
Go from Mauka to Makai in style. In a Honda Accord, the perfect island ride. Eye-catching, comfortable, loaded with tech, and ready for your next holo holo across town. Get the fun started now in a new Accord for just $249 a month. Or any new Accord with low 2.9% APR.
See a Hawaii Honda dealer today. Tell them Henry sent you.
The canoe has really grounded me to my culture and to Hawaii. My passion and my love is really about voyaging and wayfinding and teaching. And knowing that there was a time where none of this was in Hawaii. It's now my responsibility, my generation, our kuleana, to make sure that it never happens again.
Let's keep our money in our community, not on the continent, so more families can continue to call Hawaii home. Use any ASB Visa debit card at participating businesses and save. American Savings Bank, voted best bank in Hawaii.
Well, it's the Beeman's Big Bash coming up February 17th. Rainbow Wahine hosting UC Santa Barbara in a battle of 2 of the top teams in the Big West standings. They're trying to set a new mark for largest attendance in the Laura Beeman era. Tickets for Beeman's Big Bash on sale now for $7 for adults, $5 for senior citizens, all keiki ages 4 through high school. They get in free.
It's a pretty good deal.
Are you planning on attending Beeman's Big Bash? Or do you have another Big Bash that Artie Wilson was invited to?
You know, I'm going to try and be at the Beeman's Big Bash.
Here's Pepper. Gets his own miss, but can't follow it up. And then the turnover there as Rochak had it in his grips for a moment. 2.5 minutes to go. Hawaii trying to seal this deal up by 12. Coleman, wow, what a finish.
Well, Noel says this is over.
18 points for Coleman. And that pass goes through the hands of Rochak. Somehow saves it to Pepper. Leans in. This time they call the foul on McCoy, and that's his fourth. And so the question will be, was Pepper shooting a 2 or a 3? The officials are going to take a look. We'll see if we can get a replay here. Was Pepper behind or in front of the line? And they're going to say that he was behind the three-point arc. Yeah, kept that right foot behind as that contact was made. Not a ton of contact. There's been perhaps situations where Pepper was more justified for fouls.
He's gotten fouled much harder in tonight's ball game, but he's not gotten to the line as much as he would have liked. But I think the officials have, they've been pretty consistent with the way they call the game.
Yeah, this is a veteran crew. Been great at keeping us informed as well, which we always appreciate.
Yeah, no question it's behind the three-point line there. He initiated the contact, forced the call to be made, and we'll get to the line and knock down these 3 free throws.
So last gasp type effort here for UC Davis with $1:54 remaining. Those free throws go. Pepper increases his point total to 27, but it has been a hard 27.
Harder than 27, and for a guy that get 27 points, and I mean, they were no consequent points almost, because he has worked and worked and worked to try and get his stuff off. But the Rainbow Warriors as a team have done a great job against everyone else. They've made him work for his shots. As we look at a package here of Elijah Pepper, he can play. But Noel Coleman, credit him. Noel was with him most of the time and did a pretty good job on him. You're not going to stop someone completely. A chip away, a steal right there. He goes in for a lay-in. A guy as good as Elijah Pepper, you're not going to shut down completely, but these are 27 points that he's earned, and it's been tough on him, and their team hasn't responded. I mean, the Rainbow Warriors have taken it to Davis and taken control of this game from the very beginning and continue to maintain control.
Meanwhile, Hawaii offensively got off to such an incredible start shooting the basketball, and that has not tapered off. I mean, it's settled down a little bit. I mean, they're not going to shoot 81% from the three-point line throughout the entire game, but they're still shooting 60 from out there.
60%. If you can shoot 50 plus from 3 and knock down more than 10, they made 12 three-point shots. Now, will that travel with them next week? I hope so, because right now they are looking good. This is the best 2-game stretch we've seen for the University of Hawaii.
You remember, they got off to a 7-1 start this year. After that, or since then, they've gone 6-10. But this changes the narrative a bit.
Yes.
Changes the paradigm if Hawaii can finish this off and come away with 2 victories this week. But a turnover. T.Y. Johnson, a foul is called. He'll go to the line. So the clock is frozen. Johnson to the free throw line to try to trim it down to single digits.
And the Rainbow Warriors have to be better against pressure. You know, that's what Davis wants, is for Hawaii to turn the basketball over. But you got veteran guards. You've got to take care of the basketball. Juan Munoz has got to be better with it. Noel's got to be better with it. BD's got to come back and be a difference maker. You want to take care of the basketball in pressure situation.
12 turnovers for Hawaii, and Davis has scored 11 points off of those turnovers. Meanwhile, Noel Coleman has picked up his 5th foul, and they're taking a look at this.
Well, Juan Munoz is saying it was on me. He's volunteering to say, I'm the one that committed the foul. So the officials, I think, are looking to see who the call was going to be on. They made the call on Noel Coleman. They could change it if they see something that warrants it. Let's watch this again.
Looks like the initial body contact was Coleman. There was also body contact with Munoz. It's just up to the officials as to what they want to call. It looks like it was Coleman that was primarily engaged there, so we'll see.
We'll see. They're not...
All right, they have confirmed that it is on Noel Coleman, so that is number 5. So his night is Pau, 18 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. And so Hawaii will be short one of their better free throw shooters here for this last stretch.
I'm not trying to sound the alarm because it's still only a minute 43.
Well, you also called the game a wrap at 6 minutes to go.
Well, because I thought Hawaii was in absolute control, and I have no problem with that. If I have a 15 or 16-point lead with 6 minutes to go, I would always think I should win. But at this point in time, let me just say this. Rainbow Warriors have to take care of this full-court pressure, and guys who are going to get fouled need to make sure they're ready to go to the free throw line. Because if he makes this free throw, it's now under 10 points, and that's a psychological barrier I speak about all the time. It's critical right now for whoever is going to be in the backcourt to really handle the basketball.
We're talking to a Detroit Lions fan. Don't tell me about leads that you shouldn't give up. Meanwhile, it's a turnover. Left corner 3 by LeBrule doesn't go. Rebound secured by McCoy, and he is fouled. Oh, that was a dangerous turnover for Hawaii, and that could have changed the complexion immensely. Meanwhile, Justin McCoy has logged a double-double, 13 points and 10 rebounds with that board collected right there.
Well, Hawaii is not handling. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, this is basic basketball here. Rainbow Warriors cannot get sloppy at this point. They played so well.
Just the second double-double of the season for Justin McCoy. And he hits the first free throw. Hawaii's shooting did cool a little bit, as mentioned, in the second half. 10 of 27 after the intermission from the field. 3 of 9 from downtown. But a lot of their offense in the second half coming from the free throw line. Lead back to 11. Johnson, no. McCoy with his 11th board. Foul committed, and the crowd now starting to feel it.
T.Y. Johnson's just going out, flying down the floor, hoping that he would get some body contact, would get a call by the officials. The officials have been fairly consistent. They're not giving those calls, like right there. They've allowed Tom Beatty to put a little body on Johnson, and he didn't get the call, and then McCoy will get back to the free throw line. He's saying, hey, foul me. I'm comfortable here.
Yeah, he's been shooting the lights out from the free throw line in Big West play, and it was Justin McCoy who, in the post-game press conference Thursday night, declared in front of the media that Hawaii was as talented, if not more, than any team in the Big West, in his opinion. He said, that's my thinking. I believe we have what we need to be the best team in the Big West. Pepper for 3. That one bangs off the heel. And it's going to be a whistle against Hawaii on the rebound. I think Munoz might pick this one up.
Yeah, Juan was trying to do big man things in there and box out. Juan he's trying to box out. You see him in the lower section there. He's trying to box out. And he also is grabbing the arm. So,
and obviously Hawaii was otherworldly shooting the basketball in that first half, but what we have seen from this Hawaii team is much more akin to some of what we have seen throughout the Aranganat years as far as stylistically, some of the aggressiveness, some of the passing being much more crisp here this week. And so the assessment by Justin McCoy, certainly every team is going to want to have that mentality that if we play up to our potential, we can be the kings of the Big West. But I don't think he is far off, at least from the standpoint of this is a team that we are all in agreement, Artie, is more talented than what their 5-7 Big West record would indicate.
No question about it. No question about it. That call right there was one of the quickest calls. And Cody Williams is going to the line to shoot a couple of free throws. So these are big free throws for Cody, who hasn't been in a pressure situation that often in his UH career.
Yeah, didn't even attempt a free throw until Thursday night. Was 1 of 3. So he is now 4 of 5 here this evening.
He's an 80% free throw shooter, guys. Just understand. My name is Mr. Cody Williams.
He's got 7 points, all coming after halftime. Hawai'i, who had 6 players in double figures 2 nights ago, they got 4 here in this one. And Williams making it look easy.
Yeah, you fouled me.
T.Y. Johnson kicks it out. 3 ball by Milling. That doesn't go. Rebound to Silva. His 11th of the game. And Cody Williams just lost the handle. Davis wasn't even trying to foul. T.Y. Johnson for 3. That doesn't go to Silva. Another board. And finally, a foul is called as Elijah Pepper tried to knock it loose.
Now, here's a thought. You have the ball. You don't have to quick shoot it. You're ahead. I mean, it's not like you're chasing it. You're being chased. So once you get the ball, you have a fresh clock. Take some air out of the ball. You're going to go to the free throw line.
So Bernardo having a chance to pad his double-double line.
Bernardo shooting free throws like the Bernardo from a couple years ago.
He's now 6 of 8.
Hey, Bernardo is shooting free throws with the confidence of 2 years ago. You like seeing that.
And Hawai'i as a team shooting 88% from the free throw line. That one rattles and pops out. And it's going to be UC Davis basketball. Hawaii's previous free throw high was just under 86% for a game. That miss right there puts them just under 85 here tonight, but point made. They've been taking care of business there. 3 is long, Munoz the rebound, and Davis looking like they're calling off the dogs here.
The Rainbow Warriors answered the challenge.
And this crowd rises in appreciation of the effort. Hawai'i has established new life to this basketball season.
I said it was a statement game, and it was a statement being made by the Rainbow Warriors.
De Silva works it up, in, and one for good measure.
And Bernardo says, I have been in the weight room. Oh, this is going to be fun when they go up to Davis. But Hawai'i can enjoy it right now because the Rainbow Warriors have put it to UC Davis.
So Hawai'i will improve to 6 and 7 in the Big West Conference. They will be tied with UC Santa Barbara for 6th place in the standings. And they will only be 2 games outside of 4th place. Make that a game and a half outside of 4th place. As we head down the latter half of conference play. Matthew Cotton getting into the game for this final 20-plus seconds. Air ball by T.Y. Johnson. And this thing is packed up in the cooler.
Hey, you were looking at me like I was crazy, but 6 minutes ago I called it.
You were a little worried for a second.
No, I did not worry. I would have been ballistic if they had lost that lead after being up by 6 or by 15 with 6 minutes to go.
And what a paradigm shift.
Hey, statement made.
This Rainbow Warrior basketball team has changed the narrative and the vibe of this season. And perhaps have established this week as a launch pad to turn this thing around. 87-70 the final over UC Davis.
What a nice victory for this team, because they did it shooting the basketball, but they also did it playing great defense. Noel Coleman had a special game because he had to chase the best shooter in the conference, and he did an outstanding job doing that. Justin McCoy came through and played very well. Noel Coleman did what he needed to do. Good job for these guys. It's nice to see them have some success.
Let's send it over to Scott Robbs. He's with the winning head coach.
Coach, congratulations. You guys really shot the ball well tonight.
Well, we feel like we have a good shooting team. I know it's been a little bit up and down, but happy to see the rewards for all the work they're putting in. I'm really proud of our guys. Great crowd tonight. These guys deserve it. It's a heck of a week against two really good teams, so we have a lot of respect for that program.
Yeah, I was going to mention, not this game, but on Thursday against UC San Diego, you came into this weekend knowing you guys had to get some wins against two of the top teams in the league. You got both wins. The thing I kind of took away was a more aggressive team than we've seen recently.
Well, they've been practicing well. They're working hard, like I said, and it's next man, every man. Different guy and different night. Tom Beatty was huge for us. But across the board, Cody gave us a lift again. Noel really working defensively. It's really across the board. I know we got some guys out. There's some guys who aren't playing that are really helping us. Some guys who can't play that are really helping us. So team effort, really happy for them to have this moment. Hopefully we can build off it.
I'm guessing that this also gives your team a boost of confidence.
Yeah, sometimes, confidence comes from work. They're putting in the work. And then the next level is some breakthroughs, individually or collectively. And they've been hanging in, and just really happy for them. We know we got more work to do.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Good on.
Thanks a lot, Scott. Bank of Hawaii presents the players of the game. Elijah Pepper went for 27, but he had to fight and claw his way to that 27 because of the defense by the other player of the game for Hawaii, Noel Coleman, at least in large part. 18 points for Noel, 7 of 12 from the field, 2 of 3 from outside the line, 4 rebounds and an assist. He did foul out there down the stretch, but not before Hawaii had been able to all but pack this one in. What a week for this Hawaii team, and it absolutely puts them on a different potential course here for this entire basketball season.
Yeah, it definitely does, and these two wins are probably two of the best wins for Iran Ganat that he's had as a coach here at the University of Hawaii, because they were for a lot of reasons, questioning whether they would even be able to bounce back. They came out, they won a big game on Thursday night. Tonight, I called it a statement game. They made a statement by beating a good Davis team, and now they take confidence, they take belief, they take an attitude of how hard it takes to win and to work and to have passion. They're going on the road. It's going to be critical for them to get on the road and get at least a split on this trip.
Yeah, there were some discussions about how this week, because of the quality of opponents coming in and the way Hawaii was playing and coming off of that loss at Irvine, that this was a week that could turn into a potential backbreaker for this team.
Yeah, it was either make or break week.
Instead,
it really was.
Instead, it did make this team.
It's a make week. Yeah.
Make this season seem all the more potential-filled here at this stage. All right, don't forget about the post-game show. What a win for this Hawaii club against UC Davis. Corner Crew will break down how Hawaii was able to put it together. But for now, for Artie Wilson, I'm Kanoa Leahy. Until next time, everybody, we bid you aloha from Mānoa.